Now to northern Nigeria, where Justice Samuel Amobeda of the Federal High Court, sitting in Kano, has ordered the Kano state government to compensate shop owners around Masalisin Eid in Koforometa, Kano municipal local government area of the state, with a sum of 3 billion naira for illegal demolition on their shops without following due processes. Justice Amobeda awarded the sum of 30 billion naira in compensation as against the 250 billion naira demanded by the applicants whose properties were affected by demolition exercise. The presiding judge maintained that this action of the Kano state government against the applicants was cruel and unconstitutional. The Kano state government said it has approached the Court of Appeal to challenge the judgment. I'm now joined live by Abdulkadir Muhammed, who is the Deputy Director, Electrical at the Jigawa State Ministry of Works. Good to have you join us.
Thank you.
Okay, now let's talk about these demolition exercises that happened, in Kano. What's your assessment of the Federal High Court's decision to order the Kano state government to compensate shop owners, of 30 billion naira for the illegal demolition of their shops?
Actually, my assessment is that whenever there is an illegal or demolition, there will be any demolition of property that is actually being provided by the government or certified by the government to use a particular piece of land. Definitely, there should be a legal way of doing the demolition. That is giving very good notices, and actually, first of all, you have to revoke the certificate of occupancy of a particular land before you start even demolition it. So what the court did is in the right direction, and is in order for the government now to sit up, so that in case next time it tends to do any such actions, you should look at the situation before taking any action.
Okay, Mr. Muhammad, how do you think this ruling might impact relationship between the state government and the affected shop owners, as well as the broader businesses community in Kano State?
Well, it will be very positive, because it shows that the law is working, irrespective of whoever is affected. The judiciary will act according to the law and provide solace to whoever is being victimized, either illegally or legally.
Okay, I'm just looking.
The relationship.
Yes, go ahead.
The relationship would be very positive, and I believe whoever is bringing any business to Kano will have rest of mind, because if there is anything that affects his business by the government, I believe he has a solution so that it will be addressed positively.
Okay. Now, in terms of setting the precedents, for the future, looking at the judge's statement, where he described the government's action as cruel and unconstitutional, what do you think are the legal and perhaps the constitutional implication this could have for future government activities in Kano State?
The laws are there. Land use decrees, land use laws are there. It's only for the government now to enlighten people on how to use it, and it too must take action according to the law. Otherwise, this kind of legal action will continue to thrive. And I believe government in the future will now say, okay, if anything like this will happen, they have to take necessary measures before enforcing any law like this.
Okay, let's talk about the ruling of the court. Initially, a sum of 250 billion naira was, awarded as compensation, but then reviewed downward to 30 billion naira. Do you think this is fair enough in terms of compensation amount? And what do you think are the factors that influence the judge's decision to reduce this compensation amount?
There are two things that the court must have looked into. One, the value, maybe they must make assessments from the court side to ascertain the level of destruction done. Naturally, I believe they must have a second-hand information on the demolition properties to arrive at this figure of 30 billion naira. Most times it's not what somebody presented a court, actually give ruling on. There must be a soft landing for both the complainant and the government side. So I believe it is okay.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Abdulkadir Muhammed, Deputy Director, Electrical, Jigawa State Ministry of Works. Thank you for your insight.
Thank you very much.